Hey everybody, this is Final Draft, and you have tuned in to Saturday Night Songs. So first, right off the bat, I want to first say, just in case you guys hear any kind of glitching, my internet is going through all sorts of bad things, and so it likes to cut out on me today. Also, we are going to be switching the show over regularly to our live stream channel. If you are on our new webpage, everfree.net, you will see there is a little box called Everfree Video on the side. You can click that box, and on that box is where you can see the live stream. So we're going to be switching to that shortly. If you are tuned in on the Shoutcast, be sure to switch to Everfree Video in order to continue with the program. Otherwise, you will have the regularly scheduled music. But anyway, today I'm here with, of course, Michelle Creber. Michelle, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing all right. I've got a little bit of sniffle because there's some construction going on. Our driveway's being made into a brick driveway, which means there's all sorts of dust in the air. So if I end up sneezing...
we'll see. I got a cold, and I got rid of that thing so fast as Natalie on Nutella and whipping cream on waffles.
You know what I had when I was in Vancouver last was peanut butter and Nutella crepes.
Really? I didn't even know those existed. That sounds disgusting.
You take peanut butter and Nutella, and then they actually put bananas on it, too. It was really good.
That sounds alright. That sounds pretty weird, though.
Try it. I actually call peanut butter and Nutella sandwiches the breakfast of champions, but that's just me. Some people call that Wheaties, but they're crazy. But anyway, so right off the bat, there's something that I think we need to do for someone whose birthday I think was recently.
Yes. So Draco Pony, if you are out there. Mom thought it was Draco Pony, but I was like, no, Mom, don't you remember Draco Pony? When we were decide whether he was like Harry Potter or whether he just had a Draco?
Oh, he's in the chat. He's there, and it's Draco, I think.
No, it is Draco. No, it definitely is. Here it is. Well, yes, it is your birthday. So I'm going to sing to you in a pony accent called Apple Bloom, which is conveniently the one I voiced on the show.
Very convenient.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Oh no! Wait a minute. Happy birthday to y'all. Happy birthday to y'all. Happy birthday, dear Draco. Happy birthday to you. See, Apple Bloom's not a very good singer, and she probably doesn't know how to pronounce that name, so I thought I'd do it.
So if he actually pronounced it Draco, you would have said Draco in the accent then?
Yeah, I probably would have. I just thought I'd mix it up.
That's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. He's in the chat correcting people on how to pronounce it. Draco, just take it as it is. If Apple Bloom says Draco, it's Draco. Well, anyway, I just want to make sure my internet hasn't cut out on me. Like I said, there's all this construction. You still there?
Yep.
Okay, great. Well, that's really lucky. Actually, it was my brother's birthday yesterday. It was his golden birthday, and he threw a whole bash and everything. It was crazy. Everybody's birthday is in October. I don't know why. Well, okay, so we've got some updates, or I should say, you guys have some updates regarding Equestria LA, and
yeah.
Have you heard of this event? It's like I think it's in Oregon or something. It's on it's on the East Coast. That's where it is.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, sorry.
Okay. Well, yes, EQLA is conveniently in LA, and it is Equestria LA, meaning that if you are in pony's costume, then it's not LA, it's Equestria. So that makes sense. And, well, it's in Anaheim, LA, and that's at the Anaheim Convention Center, also conveniently across from Disneyland.
Which I've never been to. I've never been there, and people keep telling me I have to go to it. And you've been there.
I have. I have been there many times. And Yeah, so that'll be exciting, and we are going to be joined there by a certain Mando Mandopany.
Bandopany,
And
yes.
if anyone saw my latest video, we are on a mission, and the mission is to what? Oh, have we not? No, we have. Okay. Well, it should show up. We should show it. Okay, we should show it apparently.
What's that now?
What? What? What?
You know what? I heard Mandopany. I heard show it. I heard something or other. And I should also say before 8-track just strangles me when we get to Los Angeles, that yeah, we're switching away from the Shoutcast. So if people are listening on the Shoutcast, we are going to our live stream, which is on the front page of everfree.net. It's Everfree Video. Pretty clear there, and you can click play, and it will you'll be able to see. You'll be able to hear the program. So if you're on the Shoutcast server or the Shoutcast stream, switch now or forever hold your apples. I don't know.
That sounds bad.
It didn't sound very good, did it?
No.
I tried.
Yeah,
that did failed.
That did not work out.
Okay, so anyway, you were saying something about Mando. And then my internet decided that it just didn't want to share that with me. So what?
Well, Mando is going to be selling his new CD there.
That's right. Actually, it's going to be an Andy Stein CD, from what I hear.
Yes, and yeah, so that'll be great because I think this is the first time that he's actually going to go somewhere and like sell it himself instead of just on the internet, which is going to be really cool because then he'll be signing it there, and of course everyone wants a signature for Mando Pony. I mean, like, it's just he's Mando Pony. Also,
yeah, he's kind of awesome like that.
He's pretty sketch in a good way.
I didn't know there was a sketch in a good way.
Yeah, invented by Michelle Creber, not by Natalie Sharp. Creber facts.
Creber makes things sketch okay.
What?
I don't know. I was trying to translate what you said there.
Hey, mister.
Hmm?
You're off your game today. Your punny game.
You know what it is? It's the dust in the air and it's the internet, because I hear like I hear most of what you're saying, and then suddenly it will just cut out on me, and then it'll suddenly come back, and it'll like come back really fast, and everybody in the chat's like, sure, whatever. That's funny.
Well, apparently I did not know this because I didn't even think this was possible. But you are now going to show the video that I had just currently posted on YouTube. Is that correct?
Are we talking about the assignment video, or are we talking about the? Because if we're talking about the assignment video, we will be showing that.
Yes. Okay. Are we? Yes. It's very top secret. So are the winds calm in the channel yet, or are we gonna just?
I think we can. I don't know. Do you think they're ready for that?
I think the boat will sail at midnight, or the boat will sail at 7:12.
Sounds like a plan. All right. Well, then 8-track. I guess let's cue up the video and let's show them the video.
All right. Hello. Yes. I'm available. What days? Okay. Talk to you soon. Yes, it's me. We have a new assignment. Meet me in LA. EQLA. Number 3rd and 4th. We have some business to attend to. The code? APPLABLOOM. That's BLOOM. Okay, bye.
Well, I think we're back now. I love that video. I also love the end of it there. You just hear that bang boom. So Michelle, you can't say anything about the secret mission or whatever, or hint at what this is.
Wait, what?
That video we just showed, the mission video that you referenced, the phone call and the cape.
I don't say what it is though. I say meet me in LA, EQLA.
Well, you made it sound like you were going to be doing something in EQLA that is super secret.
Oh well, they said that's very possible, and in fact there are going to be some spy-esque top secret things there. So better watch out. Come to EQLA.
Everybody in the chat is geeking out over your cape, by the way. They all love the CMC cape.
Someone made that for me, and it's absolutely Canterlot Gardens. I think that's like one of that's just like so. It's so cool. I love it. It's like so gangster.
I never thought I'd hear a Cutie Mark Crusader cape be referred to as gangster, but I can go with that.
Yeah, and also I have my formers on. And you see all my little ponies in the background.
Yeah, I like that shot. And you had I think a carving by Firemane there, and you had some other swag there. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I had swag.
Well, okay, so
what's that? Sorry, I'm just interjecting here. I was just going to say, I think that all of that swag, if I'm not mistaken, it's all gifts from EQ and W, like Everfree Northwest and Canterlot. Isn't it?
They kind of all blur together. It's EQNWCG BronyCon. Oh man! Well, by this point in the year, I mean, I've been doing so many of these conventions now. This was Equestria LA is going to be my 6th convention. I think it's your 3rd, isn't it?
It's going to be my 3rd.
Yeah, and
oh, I just realized what I said. What? EQNF. I see what you're saying. Yes, there was a little problem with the lettering.
Oh,
there.
I was like, okay, where are you going with this, Mom?
Well, right after Everfree Northwest, I was
FNW and Canterlot Gardens. That's where the swags come from so far.
Well, and it gets worse because what is it? Everfree Radio. We've now switched over to Everfree Network, which is now EFN. So with Everfree Northwest being EFNW and Everfree Network being EFN, it's just going to be unending confusion. But anyway,
are you going to carefully snip the embroidered R off of your shirts and replace it?
No, no, those shirts are just a little too awesome to do that. I may have to.
They really are awesome.
I think we're gonna have to get some more shirts probably for next year because there are a bunch of conventions happening next year as well. At last count, I saw 20 of them. So
Las Vegas and
there are 4 of them in Canada.
Tons of them.
There are 4 that I've heard about in Canada. One of them in Vancouver. So hopefully they can get their act together. And
that'd be that'd be awesome.
It'd be hilariously awesome. All right, well, so moving on, you have this Indiegogo campaign for a Creber Christmas, which I think we should talk about again.
Well, first of all, we are doing an album, and it's called the Creber Christmas. Is it just called the Creber Christmas, or is it like the Christmas Creber album? I think we've decided it's exactly a Creber Christmas because we weren't precisely sure. Anyway, right now we're at 69%. We have 10 days left, and so far we've raised $5,890, which is awesome. Thank you so much, everybody. And did I just say? I think I almost just said every pony when I said everybody. Did you hear that? That was weird.
I heard every pony. I actually did.
I literally was trying to say everybody.
And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, Michelle's catching on.
I know. And so the recording progress is fantastic. And we have a surprise track, and we're going to do a contest for it in a few minutes after I stop talking, which is probably in Infinity and Beyond. And blah, 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 blah. Did you hear about the chair in the Indian desert? It was not fit enough for randomness. This is so random, blah, blah, blah. See how random I can be? Me and Mom actually had a random competition the other day when we were driving home. And I totally, crushed her. It was ridiculous. She's like, she's I don't know.
Wait a second.
No, you didn't. You sucked. It was horrible. It was horrible.
I beg to differ.
You were right. And then you were saying, there's a bird on the street. And then I look to my right. She kind of looks over me. And there's actually a pigeon on the dark street. I'm like, Mom, that does not count. It's a stupid pigeon quackling around, just going. It's like, no. Mom, a hippo crossing the Nile is not is random. But
I was looking for inspiration in my surroundings.
I just kept like looking at size and I think like, Mom, you can't do that.
I'm sure Mike.
Oh no!
It's just you and me. Look at I see.
Yes, this is 8-track for everyone listening to the stream. Final Draft has actually dropped. His internet has apparently gone down. So while he's gone, I will fill in, I guess. Put me on the spot. I can deal with it. So, anyways, we were talking about your Indiegogo campaign.
There we go.
There we go. He's back. Never mind. You don't need me anymore.
Okay, you know what? I told you. I warned you. My internet's garbage, and nobody listened.
Well, you just let Michelle and I ramble on about randomness was actually the topic, so it was very apropos.
It's true. Yes.
I get the feeling that you could tell Michelle any topic, and she could just extract.
I like it.
Just go off.
What do you got?
So Michelle, Halloween.
Well, Halloween. Wait. What? Do you want me to just talk randomly about it, or do you want me to talk seriously about it? I'm confused.
I don't. I was just giving you a random topic. You can talk randomly about it.
Okay, random topic. Halloween.
Random topic. Halloween. I don't know. I'm not a big Halloween person.
So you're gonna do a big fail? Then
yeah. No. Well, Halloween, dude. That's not random. It's just a bunch of scary people in like. Okay, it's kind of pathetic. Like you see. It's like everyone makes such a big deal about it, but I always just like it's like you always just get stomach aches and stuff because you eat too much candy. So you get so excited about it, and then you dress yourself up and everything. A lot of people really like it though because they like to be scared, but it just kind of gives you nightmares for 2 weeks. I'm like, no, I don't want to eat that and dream about the creepy crawlies like all around. It's just no, I don't. Yeah.
Wait a second. Your mom lets you eat sugar? That seems dangerous.
It's life-threatening, but I'm able to control myself.
On very select and controlled situations.
Portions, yeah. Okay, now give me another topic, man. You have to give me like a random. Halloween isn't random, okay?
Random topic?
Just a bunch of kids dressed up with like a sheet with holes in it for ghosts and jack-o'-lanterns looking like...
Actually, Osaka Jack couldn't make it for the program today, but he asked me to ask you if you've ever gone around trick-or-treating, and if so, what was your favorite costume? I mean, there is that. Or if you haven't, maybe what would be your favorite costume, and I already know the answer. Could you see yourself going around as Apple Bloom for Halloween?
No, but my friend Nadia suggested to me that I should go as Perry the Platypus, which I thought was quite funny because I actually really love Perry the Platypus. Perry the Platypus.
And Michelle was, can't remember if we talked about this before, but Michelle was a total tomboy when she was younger. And so all of her, all the things that she wanted to be on Halloween were like, one year she was a pirate. And one year, what was that other, you were...
I don't know, I think I was a dinosaur.
Yeah, and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It's like, if you...
What was I last year? And then I was a complete diva last year. Remember what happened last year?
Oh, that was pretty...
No, sorry, not in my attitude, but like I dressed as like a diva person.
Yeah, that was very funny.
It was quite funny because I was...
And then you were Charlie Chaplin once?
No, it's not Charlie Chaplin. What is wrong with you? It's Charles Dickinson.
He looked like Charlie Chaplin.
Good God.
You were Charles Dickens?
No, it's a made-up character that looked like Charlie Chaplin in terms of the costume.
And then last year, okay, I didn't go trick-or-treating last year, nor I will this year, but...
Well, last year you were in a rehearsal till like 10 o'clock at night.
I went as a diva, because I just randomly put together... Because I had these big pink glasses. They were like the stupidest things you'll ever see. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I totally want to build off of this. So I made the wackiest costume. And I literally I came to the rehearsal and because Dorothy is the lead role in Wizard of Oz, so I just completely played with all the cast and everything, freaked them out. It was quite funny.
And Max and Marley, the dogs.
When is Dorothy?
Yeah, they were playing Toto in the production of Wizard of Oz, so they came dressed as Dorothy's. We had 2 Dorothy costumes for them, and then post a picture of that for Halloween. That's a very funny picture, actually.
Okay, speaking of Mike, let's go back to the point here. You can't just a regular holiday. You have to pick something random, like like a Schroer.
A what now?
A Schroer. Remember a Schroer? Remember that's Jake Schroer? Schroer, one of my fans. I said that, you know, a Schroer sounds like an English muffin. So that's random. An Irish English muffin, I think it was. So that's, you see, you have to pick stuff like that, Mike. Come on, you gotta do better.
See, my problem is, Michelle, is that if I'm gonna pick a random topic, it's gonna be really, really specific. That's the problem. Is I'll think of something and it'll be like way too specific. Like you said Schwartz, so I immediately thought of schwa. Do you know what a schwa is?
No. What is it?
It's a symbol used in dictionaries. It's a backwards E.
Sure.
I'm serious. It's called a schwa.
It sounds like a shawl that you wear in the water, so it's called a schlaw.
No, schwa. There's no L in there.
Schwa.
And you see what's happened? I gave you something way too specific. Let's see what else. Oh, banana slugs. There we go. I know you know what those are because I saw those in Vancouver with you.
Well, but that's still not random, though.
But you're not accepting.
How is that not random? It's a giant yellow slug.
You want to?
I was the one that challenged him.
Yeah. Well, no. What do you do? Yeah, come on. No, you try. What's random about banana slugs? They look
everything. When I first saw one of those when I was in Vancouver, I freaked out. I'm from the Midwest. We don't have things invertebrates that large.
That would come off of that disgustingness would not be pretty. So let's just go to another topic, man.
Oh, I see how it is. That's what we call a dodge, people. That's what we.
Yeah. You try, huh? Who's the one?
Give me some.
Half an hour random like prop house jam session with myself. I was playing the darn recorder, man. I suck at the recorder because I haven't played it in 2 years, and it sounds like a dying frog that just ate a hippo.
Okay, I'll give you that. That was pretty random.
Come on. I mean, a giraffe kind of looks like a banana slug. I mean, it's got a long neck, but giraffes don't.
You said give you a random topic. I gave you a random topic.
Ferrets.
That was a random topic.
Compare, but you know the banana slugs also die when they eat salt, but giraffes also cough when pepper is a mile away, but when it's on a
they cough when pepper's a mile away.
a pile of keys that's gonna be on the palm tree on the keys. Okay, that's random.
I'm currently feeling very sorry for anyone who happened to tune in a bit late.
And that's Saturday Night Songs. It devolves quickly. Well, anyway, we were in the middle of talking about your Indiegogo campaign, and then my internet disappeared. It just decided to randomly cut out. But you guys have. You guys have raised, I think, $5,890 unless it's changed since the beginning of the program, and that's pretty impressive. But you guys are aiming for, I think, $8,000 to make this album happen. So I'm gonna try and see if somebody can post the link in the chat because this is definitely something worth donating towards. And the cool thing is, you guys have a new drive that you're going to be doing, something to announce today about a certain confectionery.
I will, yes, and we will talk about that right away. I do want to stress it's not a donation as such because you actually it's like a pre-sale. Like if you were thinking of getting the CD, it would just be awesome if you would pledge for it right now. Do you know what I mean? Like every category you get all of these things to go with it. So it's really just pledging support for the program, and yes, the response has been awesome, and we are so thankful to everybody for that. And even if, like I think we were talking about last week, the categories start at $5, but even if the $5 is out of your budget, if you can just retweet or post it on Facebook or your email list or whatever, that also helps significantly. So even that really helps us just to get the word out there. And the recording progress is going extremely well. We had sessions, I think, every day this past week.
Yep.
And I think we're over half done now, actually, in terms of what we're putting on the album.
Oh,
no, I mean half
sorry.
done of
Yeah,
tracks for the album.
I was totally listening to you, but I just thought math percentages. Indiegogo, 69%.
Yes.
So a couple weeks ago, I told everyone that I was terrible at math, and I was bragging about how bad at math I was. And then the school district where I work hired me to tutor somebody for math. It was just great. They hired me to be a math expert, and I just yeah, I can do that. it was hilarious.
You're released from that duty.
Well, it was actually for the ACT. I know we have some high school students who listen to our program. If you just came back from an ACT, good on you for slogging through it. That test is long and hideously boring, but I was helping her prep for an ACT math test, and then the whole time I'm sitting there thinking I was supposed to be an English teacher. But it's all good. Well, so anyway, you guys, there's a little bit of a initiative towards this campaign, which you guys detailed to me right before this broadcast, that I think is really cool, and I think it's going to get everybody excited because it seems to be like the most popular element of your fundraising campaign, and that has to do with cookies.
Yes. Okay, so as of today, we are now starting a Creber Christmas cookie campaign.
That's a lot of C's.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
What is the word? What's the? Don't tell me. Don't tell me what. It's a
You're close. It starts with an A.
Acronym. No.
You're literally close.
Oh.
I could just hear everybody in the chat saying
Azaba.
They are all saying it in the chat.
No. What is it? Okay, Creber. It's called something. You use it in poetry.
If you had more than one or I should say, if you had two literations, what would the single of that be?
Come on, man. That was like, alliteration.
Hey.
Come on.
Hey.
You're not to tell me. What is wrong with you, Mike? I was gonna figure that out.
Yeah, like 10 years from now. Come on.
yeah,
I don't even know what that noise is.
I think it's supposed to be.
Hey! Okay, you know that weird thing that sounds like this? Wait for it.
Oh God, she's off to get some instruments, isn't she? Yeah, guys, that was Michelle Creber getting up and running to go grab a prop. You can't make this stuff up. We were talking about cookies at one point.
Okay, well, yesterday we were at Michael's and we were buying stuff for EQLA, top secret. And okay, there was like a thing. Okay, we should take a picture of this. It's like about how long do you think this is, Mom?
3 inches.
3 inches. Okay, the thing was like 2 feet, and it went like this. Meow, meow, meow.
What?
And I think I won't have to explain why, but I forbid her from buying it.
I was like, my kind, my special little thing, it's so amazing. I should have stocking, he loved it.
Oh, Daddy has it now. That's not
Awesome.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, some teacher turned on the TV and it was on some kids show or whatever, and it was showing some ad for, I think it was Simon Says. It was this like light up musical toy that made all these noises, and the teacher just sighed and looked at it, and she just says under her breath, "Damn that thing." And I said, "Why don't you like that, Miss Bruce?" And she goes, "When you're older, you'll understand." And I've understood now. those loud, rackety toys. Can you imagine? Well, I'm sure, Monique, you know all about that. Just
Biting my tongue there for a second.
yeah. But anyway, okay, so
the Creber Christmas.
the alliterative Creber Christmas cookie campaign, cacophony, chaotic cacophony, cooking
Yes. Okay.
craziness.
Well, that's good. Crackalackalanda.
So everyone,
Caraboo.
this is a campaign that's a special short-term added bonus to the Indiegogo thing, and here's how it works. Everybody who has already pledged $40 and up, and everybody who does pledge $40 and up by midnight on October 29th, which is Monday night, Pacific time, so that gives it even later for all of you Easterners and other countries on different time zones. Anyway, everybody who pledges any of the levels from $40 and upwards is going to get a special edition cookie extravaganza that Michelle is making. Now, and there is still, the dozen cookies is still a perk on some of the upper levels, and that will be a very special separate thing. But she has designed another cookie thing because so many people are interested in the cookies, and it's out of the budget range for a lot of people, which we understand. So this will be a smaller quantity. It's just a special edition cookie, but she is designing it and she's making it.
Yep.
And it'll arrive with your package with the CDs, etc. And so this is, again, I want to repeat, for everybody who's already done it, you will automatically get this because we have the order dates. It tracks all of that. And everybody who pledges from now until October 29th midnight. And if you pledged less than that and want to upgrade, I actually had a few people write me that question over the last couple of days. Yes, you can upgrade your pledge, and we can just tell you how to do that. It's very simple. So if you've, like, for example, if you've bought a $40 package and wanted to upgrade to the $50 one, you would just pay the difference, and then we upgrade you easily on our end. Any of them can be upgraded, so no worries about that.
Yeah, and okay, so I took a picture of this lovely cookie in a actually won't spoil how it's displayed.
You're gonna post it though, right?
Yes, and it hasn't loaded.
Later tonight?
It hasn't loaded yet, and I know you guys are really wanting to see what it is because it's hot in the oven right now. You're like, oh, cookies, but it's not loading, unfortunately. So I don't know why. It's really stupid. Anyway, we are going to be posting that possibly later in the show. So
probably after the show because we can't actually leave the microphone area to do it. Well, sometime this evening we'll post
song,
it.
Though, so
I like what Keekle just posted in the chat. Cookies could completely confuse crazy Creber codependents.
wow.
That is awesome. And I also like, I have to give credit to Jake Schroer, who said C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. That's the immediate thing I thought of earlier, and I didn't get to saying it. Well, okay, so we've got actually today, you guys have a couple updates apparently on the recording progress for this CD, and I wanted to see like how that's been going.
It's been going really well, and well, why don't you just, because I've been talking the whole time, so why don't you catch them up?
Catch them up. I'll catch him up. Well, let's see. Andy, Mando Pony, and Michael, and I, and Michelle, and Misha, our engineer, have been. I think we already kind of talked about this. We've done sessions every day this week. We've got a few. Oh, and we had. You know what? I don't know. Yeah, maybe you did say this last week. Natalie Sharp, Stretch, is also going to be on the album, and we had a recording session with her this week. And so we're excited to start releasing the titles and some more information about the songs. And let's see, we have another big session on Monday at Brian Adams' studio, which is a fabulous place. And yeah, so we were trying to get as much done as we can before we go to EQLA, because we have a big mission to get this all done and turned around and mailed out for all the people that ordered it in time to enjoy it before the holidays.
Well, I mean, it sounds like it's been a big process, but because I know people don't know this in the chat. I talked to Monique a couple days ago, and their engineer was there, and they had just finished working on a on a session, and yeah, I mean, you guys put in a lot of work. It takes a lot of work, and it takes a lot of just scheduling and effort in general to put one of these albums together. So my hat's off to you for the amount of dedication you guys put into it.
Well, thanks. We love the process, but it is very hard work, and it is very time consuming. I mean, to do it right, like we could just do things really quickly, but we have a vision of how we want the final product to be, and so we want to be very proud of it, and just do it upright, if you know what I mean.
Well, one thing that we can maybe quickly hint at is that you guys have kind of a big announcement about this album that we're going to make at the end of this show, I think, right?
Yeah, let's save that for let's save that for maybe just before the Q&A. How about that?
Yes.
Oh, we could do that. We could do that indeed. All right. Well, so looking at this album, you guys have actually a rough cut of one of the tracks to premiere today.
Yeah.
And it sounds like you want to do another Name That Tune contest.
Yeah.
Yes.
And this is like so seriously hot off the press that this mix just got sent to us. Misha was working on it in his own studio today and just sent it over like an hour ago. So it's probably
it's hot
not
off the toaster.
It's probably not final, but it's close, and we're thrilled with how this one turned out. It's Michelle singing with Michael's wonderful jazz piano playing and his band.
It's hot like an Iranian desert on a hot July afternoon, when everyone's drinking popsicles and strawberry pine cone ice cream.
Drinking popsicles. Michelle Creber, everybody. No, you know what? What was it? Actually, well, so we're going to do a bit of a contest here. So for people in the chat, people listening in on Everfree Video, what we're going to do is I think we're going to play the first 20 seconds of the song. Now, first of all, everybody,
try. To be honest, Mike, I think we should try less.
You think less than that?
Yeah,
Maybe.
I think we should try like
20 seconds.
5 seconds and see if anybody gets it, and then play the first. Like start with five.
I think we should start with 2 seconds.
No, well,
Oh,
no.
come on,
Let's do
no.
5 seconds.
No. Like honestly, think about the beginning of the song.
I
2
know,
seconds.
but-
Do 2 seconds. Come on, we have got nothing to lose. It's just more fun for them. So let's do 2 seconds, Mike. Okay?
2 seconds? I don't know if there's going to be enough time for A-Track to click the play and the pause button in that time. It's a challenge.
I can do it.
He says he's going to do it. There we go.
Okay, and then we'll wait. Okay, so then what we'll do is have people tweet it to @Michelle Creber. And actually, it doesn't even matter whether we could do the hashtag Jungle Ducks, but it doesn't matter because we have it open here. So as long as it's @Michelle Creber. Let's do it with the hashtag Jungle Ducks as well.
Okay, so everybody in the chat, here's how it's going to work. First, I know that it's October. I know that it's October 27th. And there's a little less than 2 months left before Christmas, but you need to be in the Christmas mood right now in order to fully participate in this contest. What we're going to do is we're going to play, I guess, the first 2 seconds of this song. When you are done listening to those lengthy seconds of the song and you have an absolute certainty of choice in your mind for the song title, tweet it.
Unless you're a little bit cocky and you decide to cut out at 1 second, you say, "Oh yeah, I know, I got it." So I'm gonna post my face on book, and then what's gonna happen?
Okay,
Well,
so
Osaka Jack isn't here right now, so that's okay. We won't have too much of that. I'm kidding. No, honestly, if you guys get your Twitter ready, tweet it to @MichelleCreber, who you should be following if you're not, and then the hashtag Jungle Ducks, all one word, with your guess. And I think it's the first person who guesses the song correctly wins a digital download of the album when it comes out, which is nice.
Yeah. And so what we'll do is we'll wait about a minute after we play those 2 seconds, and if no one has the correct answer, then the next time we'll play like 5 seconds, and then we'll wait another minute, and then we'll try 10 seconds. I'm pretty sure by 10 seconds, well, for sure by 20, I'm 99% sure someone will get it, but you never know. People might get it sooner. It is pretty iconic, so.
Yep. All right. Well, so 8-track, you set for this?
I am ready to go.
All right. Chat, are you ready? I'm going to see if chat is ready.
It's going to be really rad, man.
They're ready.
I think they're ready. All right. Well, then let's do this. 2 seconds of this song.
All right, here we go. 2 seconds of the song.
Hey!
And everyone, here we go. That was 2 seconds of the song. 2 seconds of the song.
That was an amazing track. Let me just say, that was just my.
Okay, let's
Years of dedication to make those 2 seconds. Everybody's saying encore, brilliant.
Twitter is alive with actually nothing. I don't see a single tweet yet.
Okay, guys, you have 2 minutes to say something.
No. We'll give it less than that because I think you needed more than
a
2
minute.
seconds.
Okay, you have a minute.
1
Ready?
minute, yeah.
There's one. I see one of these. I actually see a winner. I see a winner. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you do. I see it too.
Yeah.
Announce it right away. We might as well.
Okay. You know what? I think we should emphasize how impressive this is.
That is very impressive.
Very, very.
First of all,
very, very impressive, Jake.
Drake English muffin. That's hilarious that we were just talking about you, man. You won. That's how did
Jake Schroer.
He is the winner. Did you get it at 1 second? Because that would be epic.
Oh my gosh.
What?
You guys.
No.
You guys.
Oh my god, he won. Who won? The Christmas. Who was?
There's another one earlier than Jake, but now we're
There's
going to have to
two.
give a prize to
There's
Jake
two.
as well.
Look.
We're terrible at
Mom,
looking
there's
through
two.
Oh my gosh.
I see quite a few of them. Wow. That's.
It was not updating right.
Okay, that
right.
was.
We should have done this at a 30, like a half a second clip.
Okay, tell you what. Let's play the song. We will sort out all the winners. Jake,
My
we're not going to
goodness.
undo your prize, but
No,
it looks
of
like we
course
have
not.
to give it to some other people too. So, can we play the song and then sort this out?
Yes, and 8-track, play all of the song, not just 2 seconds of it this time, I think.
All right, I can do that. Not a problem.
Excellent.
All right, here we go. The full song.
Christmas time is here, happiness and cheer, fun for all that children call their favorite time of Sleigh bells in the air, beauty everywhere. Oh, Yuletide by that fireside, and joyful memories there. Oh, Christmas time is here, families drawing near. Oh, that we could always see such spirit through the year.
Well, I'm actually really surprised at how many people just up and got that off of the first 2 seconds. I think it's because really we were talking about this while the song was playing. Monique, that's really an iconic song. I mean, it's one of those things I think a lot of people grew up with.
Yeah.
It really is. And it actually came out the year I was born. I won't specify what year that was, but that
I
was.
think you just did.
I mean, I'm not. People can Google it. I'm not going to make it easy for them. It came out the year I was born, and apparently it holds some kind of a record for the longest annual playing of a Christmas special on TV, like in history. So it's played the most consecutive years on TV, I believe, of any Christmas special ever, or movie
Wow.
or anything like. At least I was reading that last year. And on top of that, of course, Michelle actually played the voice of Lucy in the whole webisode series. And we've had Michael has loved Vince Guaraldi and the jazz soundtrack on that music forever, and plays all of that stuff extremely well. We've done big features of it in some of our Christmas shows before, and it just seemed like a natural choice for the album.
Yeah, well, I remember the first time I actually saw that Christmas special was last year. I've known about it forever. I've heard the song before, but the first time at age 26, I saw the Charlie Brown Christmas special, and it's kind of depressing. A lot of it is really depressing until the end, and they finally, all have the Christmas tree or whatever. But it's got that. It's
Correct
kind
in
of
lots, or incorrect, I should say, in lots of ways. With the,
Oh, yeah.
the music's is just fabulous. So
oh yeah,
we'll go with that.
it's kind of got that haunting sort of sound to it. I don't know. I definitely very iconic. Yeah, Michelle, you kind of missed this. Some people in the chat were saying, "Was that Michelle's voice?" And then Nash replied, "Yeah, Michelle can perfectly replicate a piano." So anyway.
And so I guess we kind of jumped. We're bad at quickly analyzing the. We need Andy on that. In any show when he's been here analyzing the winners, we've been on the case, and when it's just us trying to do it, we're bad. Anyway, we don't want to take away. We announced Jake, and yes, he was correct. The actual title is "Christmas Time Is Here," but in fact, a whole whack of responses came in at the same time, and there were 3 before him. So we're going to give away 4 digital downloads. So Jake and the 3 people before him will all get one. And the first one, Michelle, is I think it's pronounced Vulpus Mundi.
Vulpus Mundi.
Now, if you're gonna say that Latin style, you got to say Vulpus Mundi. You would say the V is a
Yeah.
the V would be like a W. In Latin, they pronounced it like a W, so it'd be Vulpus Mundi.
And now I just gave away that I have never studied Latin, is what that
Great.
means. Yeah. Okay.
Jason Sheps, Rogue Pony, and of course Jake Schroer.
So you guys, and there was one honorable mention for someone said Charlie Brown Christmas theme, so they were on the right track. I think it was Brian K. But
You gotta get the
Chris-
title, man.
Christmas Time is Here is the actual title, and those 4 people, if they could all email info@michellecreber.com. Oh, as well as MLP Problems, who won last week. We need an email from all those people so we can disperse accordingly, prizes accordingly.
Yep. Well, so guys, again, I'm impressed. 2 seconds and they got it instantly.
Yeah,
That's-
they got it at 2 seconds.
Well, okay, so before we go to Q&A, everybody in the chat, you guys, if you have a question for Michelle, if you have a question for Michelle, for Monique, for the whole Creber gang, send it as a private message to me, Final Draft, in the chat, and I will possibly read it. Right now we got a few questions lined up, but before we get to that, you guys have kind of a big announcement about this album, which I think I'm really excited about.
Yes, definitely.
So would you like to make that announcement, or should we troll them a little bit? Should we just taunt them with it?
If you are on Twitter, you will know, because if you're following Mike the Microphone, that he is confirmed as a guest on Creber Christmas. And he will be rapping and doing his thing on a undisclosed or disclosed or not, if not what? Hippos? Okay.
There you go. That was random. That was good.
So we've got Mando Pony, we have Natalie Sharp,
Yes.
we
and
have
then
Mike the Microphone.
we are thrilled to announce the living tombstone will be on the album.
He will be bringing all the hot dogs, all the cash. That's an inside joke I had to make. But no, yeah, I'm excited because I love what he did with Saturday Night for Timeless. That was a great remix he did there. So I'm excited to see what he does for a Christmas song with you guys.
Yeah, we are extremely excited to be working with him again too.
Yup.
So cool. Well, okay, so I'm excited, guys. If you guys are excited, again, this is more reason to help towards this this fundraiser. Let's help them reach their goals so they can make this album and and get these songs out to you guys. So anyway, in the meantime, we've got some questions, and if you have more questions, again, private message me in the chat. Final Draft, and you can possibly have your question answered.
Yes.
So, let's see here. Some of these questions aren't questions, they're just comments about randomness. Pink Pearl Apple said, at least it's not banana spiders. I think he was referring to banana slugs from earlier.
Now, Mike, here's what I was gonna say. Here's the thing. Why is... Oh, dang it! You made me lose my train of thought, Mike. Come on.
What? You said why is, and I said and then that made you lose your train of thought?
That seems like a little bit of a cop-out, I'd say.
Dang it! No, shh. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Okay.
That's right. Blame it on Draft. I understand.
Exactly. Okay. Is an anteater like so much similar to the color of a watermelon, because then that just discriminates the mandolins, because then they sound like mantellopes, which is a cross between a Korean Norwegian Ridgeback and a raisin.
That's
No.
That is a non sequitur. Do you know what non sequitur means?
What?
It's Latin. It means it does not follow. Because that had nothing to do with anything.
I want to challenge you people. what is the what? Oh, oh,
And Norwegian Ridgeback, really? You stole that from what is it, from Harry Potter?
yeah, I know. Norwegian Ridgeback, one of the 10 species of dragons.
Well, 11 if you count Draco Pony, but anyway.
And someone, okay, we have $10 to $6,000. So if you want to be
Oh yes,
a milestone,
a few have come in. Only $10 to go to reach the 6,000.
So won't you pledge a perk? We take. Oh, I see. Oh no, I see. Oh, okay, that's confusing because it doesn't say it on the actual page. You have to because if you go on Indiegogo, then you search a Creeper Christmas, it right on the page that shows your search options, it says the percentage mark, but it doesn't say it on the actual page, which is really weird.
Okay, we'll go look at it. Just a sec, I'll find it. Oh, 7%.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
So there you go. So guys, yeah, let's make this happen. Okay, ML Pre-Problems has a question really quick. He asks, and by the way, Problems, I heard your interview that I pre-listened to the interview that Osaka Jack did of you. If people don't know, Osaka Jack, regular questioner on the show, is actually going to be starting a program on EFN called Into the Spotlight, where he interviews members of the community, and one of his guests is MLP Problems. So I got to pre-hear that interview, so that's going to be interesting when that comes out. But anyway, MLP Problems asks, question for Michelle, when will Maddie be a guest on this show? I assumed that he means Maddie Peters. That would be pretty cool. We should try to arrange that.
Yeah, we should definitely try to arrange that. That'd be really fun.
Because you guys hang out sometimes, right?
Yeah, we do. We're good friends. All three of us are really good friends.
Oh yeah, yeah. We got to get Claire Corlett back on the show too. I should say, by the way, that a certain interview of Claire Corlett might be going up today. Might be going on.
Up today? Oh, okay. Well, okay.
It's my exclusive, me only interviewing Claire Corlett. Just me. Yeah. Nobody else. Interviewing Claire Corlett. Certainly not anybody we might be talking with right now at all.
What? Oh.
What? Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. I didn't... What? Okay.
What? Yep.
Did you... I didn't see what... Oh, okay. But I was just going to say that if you do pledge... Wait, cash or credit?
There it is. Somebody had one of those signs at Carolot Gardens that had a picture of Apple Bloom on there saying we take cash or credit. And I said, you should show that to Michelle Creber. And he goes, I did. And she loved it. I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, not only did we love it, actually we saw it, it was Citra. And we first saw it in Seattle at Everfree Northwest. I'm going to say it right this time. And he gave us a copy of it, and so then Michelle used it in Canterlot Gardens and then got Citra to sign it, and then he got her to sign his.
Citra's a great artist, and it was really cool. He was on the artist panel at Canterlot Gardens. I got to meet him and talk to him for a bit afterwards. He's a great guy. Just really nice guy, and so, yeah.
Breaking news, though, on the Creber Christmas campaign. Hang on, I'm hitting refresh. Michelle, would you like to update?
All right. Well, we are now at $6,025.
Which means we made the 6,000 goal for this.
Yes.
Yay, thank you so much.
Woot woot. So we are $2,000 to go. And so if you would like to donate, please go to Indiegogo. Oh, my. I cannot hear myself anymore. My headphones are turned down. As I was saying, you can go to indiegogo.com. Everything from $5 to $2,500. So please go there. You have a very wide variety of fantastic products. So please go on to Indiegogo. Once again, go to the indie world.
I'm going to bring with me like a tape or something of Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, because you have to see it, Michelle. That voice is so close to it. I swear.
You're talking about my show voice because I usually use it when I'm trying to explain something either very stupid or quite ridiculous or plain normal, but it's just being me.
All right, everybody knows, and actually I was doing some bad impression at Caroline Gardens, and Michelle goes, Mike, you can only really do a Jewish voice and a Russian voice, can't you? It's true, but I'm going to try a British one. This is what Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous sounds like. You're now watching Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. Here you
That's pretty good.
here you see Michelle Creber in her humble Vancouver home. Yeah, that's what they do basically. Is it was a show in the '80s where they would just follow rich people around with cameras and talk about their lives and show their cars and their houses and stuff.
It was like the fancy version of Cribs.
It was the original Cribs, only had the greatest British announcer. He talked like this, and it was incredibly arrogant. But it made you feel more important for having watched his program, you know?
What's his name? Robin?
Oh, I don't remember. I gotta find out. Well, okay, I got another question here from someone in the chat named Dino Chlor. She says, hello, I am 12 and female. You are not completely surrounded by 30-year-old men. Hey, I'm 27, not 30. But then she says, Michelle, would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck? Very serious question indeed.
Don't think too hard.
Repeat the question. Can I have the background and origin of this word, please?
Duck is a waterfowl. It is a bird that lives mostly around lakes and or ponds. And a horse is an equine mammal with hooves. So would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck? And that's what we call a random question.
I would rather fight a duck-sized horse because I could communicate with one, but not 1,000 because I only have so many quacks in the.
What if you had Felipe on your side for this?
I was gonna answer it in a funny way. I couldn't figure out what to say because I mean, ducks is a very serious business, so I can't go, fooling around with the
Yeah.
species of such level of intelligence and such level of passion and wow, this is hard.
You know what you could do? You could pull a Tabitha and just say, look, a moose.
Look, a hippogriff.
There we go. All right, great. I like it. All right, next question is from... I'm going to say that this is Alex the First, but it could be pronounced Alexi. I'm not sure either way. Michelle, will you accept Tara Strong's cosplay challenge?
I actually am going to do that, and I will be accepting her challenge at EQLA. So watch out, Tara, because I'm going to come as a little yellow pony who has a incredibly ridiculously life-size bow in the human world of a giant. So that doesn't really add up to a little pony, little school pony, because she looks like she has a ginormous amount of ribbon on her forehead.
There you go. That should be fun. That's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, Fluttertree, in a departure from his usual absurd questions, asked, do you plan on doing any original songs in the future?
Yes, well, we haven't done any original songs yet, but mostly lack of time.
Yeah, it's not like
Yeah.
any. It's just that that is the next. After we get through the Christmas thing, that is the next plan. Is to do. We actually seriously considered including some of her original stuff on Timeless, but then it developed into such a concept of classics that we decided to leave those for another project.
Yeah.
Well, so I think then it's safe to say that in the future, that's definitely going to happen, right? I mean, for those listening, sometime soon, original Michelle Creber songs.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, Mom just told me no more randomness. She said, okay, tone down the randomness. I just kidding. But she didn't actually say that. I'm just joking. But randomness. and I was just making up an excuse so I wouldn't have to say anything more about the ferrets in the Iranian deserts, about the hippogriffs, and anything. The last thing I'm going to say is that my favorite Harry Potter animal is called a flopper. So
A what now?
A flopper?
That sounds like almost like a Cockney insult. Like, what you all about then, you flopper? You know, I can't even do a Cockney accent. Ed from Acoustic Brony would kill me for that one.
A flopper is a type of bird, and it kind of looks like, if any of you have ever seen like illustrations of like Dr. Seuss, and you know, like the what's the Lorax? That's it. It
Yep.
kind of looks like that, except it's got like a sort of like a like really round head, and then it kind of like comes down like half of a heart. You know what I mean? Like it just kind of goes up and then straight down kind of thing, but sideways. You know what I mean? Like you can just kind of imagine it. So, and it's very fuzzy, and it has a grumpy face.
I like the name. It's got a fun name to it. Okay, so here's a question from Brony N141. How psyched are you all for season 3? Michelle, how psyched are you for season 3?
Very psyched for you all to see it. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff in it, and that's where I'm going to stop.
Yeah, well, I think it's fair to say that it's exciting that it's going to be on air. I mean, it must be fun for you to watch yourself on TV.
Well, you know, it's fun, but it doesn't really seem anything big to me. I just love working on the show, and I love my fans, so I don't geek out about it, guys. Oh my god, oh seriously, oh my gosh, guys, I just turned on Treehouse. Look, I'm right there. Oh, okay. Hey.
As you can see, Michelle Creber is very modest when it comes to her television programs. You know, we got to get you seeing those clips. They're so funny.
So apparently his name is Robin Leach, Richard. I forgot his last name.
I just shot an apple into a guy's painting with a tennis racket. I'm sorry. As I was saying, very modest about my performances, and
in the meantime, it looks like you've broken 6,000. You're at 6,025 at last count, unless it's gone up since then. So thanks, everyone.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
This is gonna be awesome when it comes out. I should say for myself, I'm really excited for season 3. It's gonna be a lot.
It's now 6,075. Just checked.
Good grief, that's impressive.
Good grief! I see what you did there.
I think that was subconscious. I don't even think I consciously did that one. I think it must have just weaseled its way out. All right, let's see here. Other questions. Oh my. That one's a little random. Come on, guys. This one was saying, okay, this is the question. This has been asked actually now 3 times, so I probably should ask it. Is by Twilight Pliskin, which is a great reference to future Twilight. Question to Michelle: If a dinosaur was to fight Batman, who would win?
Dinosaur. Dinosaur are definitely superior to a man in a black cape that talks like this.
Harvey Dent. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the dinosaur, doesn't it? I mean, it could be a small dinosaur that Batman could just kick or something. I mean, if it's like an Allosaurus or a, you know.
Knife shoes. Wait, does that Batman with the knife shoes? Who's a
Uh,
knife? That's Batman. He has the knife shoes, right? Yeah, it is. Cause remember when he's when they're at the party, and then the Joker comes in, and then the Batman uses the knife shoes. I'm right?
I don't remember if it was. Well, knife shoes are in a lot of things. Like I think they're in. What is it? Mission Impossible.
Right. No, I don't think that. Right before they fall, like right before she slides off the building, and then.
Yeah,
Batman.
they're saying it is. They're saying it is.
You what? I'm such a nerd. Boom, boom, chicken.
Oh, and
boom.
Jack's Blade is in the chat. Good. I'm glad he heard all that. All right, so let's see here. This is a dangerous question to ask. I think I can answer it myself, but we'll see. Disco Dan the Disco Man asks, how many instruments do you or have you tried to play?
Oh, well, if you heard last week's extravaganza, then you should have a rough estimation.
It's in the
It's called-
thousands, isn't it?
and it's in the about 10 digits, 25
Yep.
million
Yep.
digits, and 1,000 digits. Okay. Basically, I like to experiment with my instruments, so I like to come up with randomness and to create different like types of instruments with instruments, like making instruments with other instruments. You
You ever
get
see
what
the Blue Man Group?
Yes, I have. No, I have. Yeah, I have. They have the weird like tube things, and they go boing, boing,
Yeah,
boing,
they
and
make
then
their own instruments. They take like one of their instruments is like a giant piano that they took the back off of, and they hit it with a gong mallet. It's really cool.
They make some really weird things. Like and they also like have the funniest music. Like I remember they performed on America's Got Talent, and they like did this whole song, and they had these big beach balls and everything, and they did the most randomest songs. It's just so funny. It's like the most randomest song I've ever heard, and it's like my favorite song. I was like, that's hilarious. I thought it was
Great.
yeah.
Yeah, but they make a lot of their own instruments too, which is I think
Yeah.
which is pretty cool. Let's see what else we have here. Trying to find a good question. Well, Draco Pony, the guy who got the birthday song, asks you, well, and happy birthday, Draco. What is your favorite part of the fandom, and what do you want to see more of from the fans? So I know that you enjoy the fandom, but is there something you'd like to see more of?
No, really, I'm very happy with the fandom as it is.
Can I
okay.
interject?
Sure.
One thing that I was thinking about that we would love to have for EQLA, speaking of the fans, actually, maybe we could have a little contest or something. You know, when Michelle and the other VAs are in the autograph, and then sometimes people and want a picture signed of their character, and we have a great picture from Everfree Northwest that's of the 3 Cutie Mark Crusaders, but we would like to have one that's of Apple Bloom and Sweetie Belle, since those are her 2 characters, are the singing voice of Sweetie Belle. And so what we were wondering is if there's any great fan art out there, or if anybody would like to do something of those 2 characters together on one picture that we could use for the people that come into the autograph room and would like a character picture.
Oh, now I think I know how you could arrange this. I think if people wanted to submit their versions of a page with an original drawing of Apple Bloom and Sweetie Belle, just those 2 in high resolution, they could maybe email it to info@michellecreber.com, and then you guys could go through, and if it's high enough resolution, you can print it off and then give all sorts of credit.
Yeah, absolutely. And okay, that would be awesome if anybody has any inspiration on that. And in particular, if the picture showed Sweetie Belle singing or had some music involved with it, because Michelle, obviously Claire is the speaking voice of Sweetie Belle, and so we just wanted it to depict Apple Bloom and then Sweetie Belle singing, because that's what she does. So yeah, I'd love to receive submissions for that.
There you go. I think that, you know what? Good on you guys. That's the first time I asked that question in a different form at the end of my interviews. I call it my evil question. I always ask, what if you could have anything from the fandom, what would it be? And almost every time the answer is, well, the fans are great, and because you don't want to presume, of course, from the fans, but very rarely.
It's just we were looking at that today, going, oh, it'd be great if we had something with just 2 of them. So that, yeah, if anybody, there's so many amazing artists out there. If anybody has any ideas, we'd love to receive some submissions for that.
So there you go. Maybe if you want to make a high resolution drawing, original drawing, don't steal other people's work, but a high resolution drawing or artwork of Michelle's 2 characters, Apple Bloom, of course, and Sweetie Belle singing, because it's a singing voice. Email it to info@michellecreber.com. And I know, because I've actually had to arrange for this before, that you need a high resolution version of it in order to print it clearly. Otherwise, it'll be kind of blurry, and you don't want that. But then the other idea I had is, what if people who were going to EQLA, who were going to be getting Michelle's autograph, what if they brought with them, say, 2 copies of an artwork or something, one that they could have signed and the other one they could give to Michelle, and then that way you could get some in person as well.
Yeah, but the thing is that we're gonna want them from the beginning, so we have them.
Oh, I'm saying in addition to this, I'm saying you could do that as well at the convention, but like, you know, obviously email submissions.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh yeah, I think that would be awesome. I wish I could draw. I can't. All right. Alpha Zenovine asks, who shot Alexander Hamilton? The answer is Aaron Burr. That was in 1804 in a duel. So there you go. Let's see here. Maybe one or two more questions?
And we have to also, we promised to show the video of Michelle playing drums when she was little, the Christmas video. So maybe we could go to that at the end.
Yep, I think so. Okay. So let's see here. Two more questions. Michelle, if you had to make your friends laugh, says Ambient Pony, what is your joke? What's your joke? Is there a joke that you use to get people laughing?
I don't have a joke. I'm just myself, because as I have proved in very extreme ways that I am a naturally ridiculous random person. So basically, I just like run around the stage or run around the room just
The stage.
Yeah.
Her life's
The world's a stage.
her whole life's a performance.
No, you know what? I think Stephen Andrews would say, you don't have a joke, you've got a shtick.
Wait, what were you gonna say? What were you gonna say, Mom?
Our house is like a converted concert hall or something.
Oh. Well, it's like Shakespeare, right? The world's a stage. Great reference to the Globe Theater. But anyway, okay, next question then. And maybe let's do this as the last question, and then we can go to the video of a Creber Christmas from... And when did that video come out, by the way? When did you guys record that?
Well, it's recorded over the last decade. It's
Oh, wow.
There's clips. Yeah, there's clips in there from, from 2002 to 2012. So it really is the last decade. And so there's one on there when Michelle was just turned 3 years old. The very last clip is her just 3 years old running across the stage at the end of a concert, a big concert that was 3,000. It's our biggest concert hall here in Vancouver, and the Queen Elizabeth Theatre. And then, there's stuff all the way throughout. There's her playing the drums in one scene at a concert when she was 6 years old, and stuff Michael and his band and me, and there's a show we did with the symphony orchestra, and all sorts of clips from different eras. You'll a big variety.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. And I should say, too, really quick before we ask this last question, I got to give a quick shout out to Cowboy Dave, who originally he and I are going to be going up to Thunder Bay, actually, to see Hey Ocean tomorrow. And he was driving from South Dakota to come visit me here in Minneapolis, and his car had a broken serpentine belt. I was telling Monique about this before the show, and she goes, "What's a serpentine belt?" And it sounded like it was a body part or something. But he's been stuck in South Dakota, so he was unable to join us, but otherwise he would have been here live today. So a big shout out to Dave. He's a trooper. He's been driving forever to get out here so we can go see Hey Ocean tomorrow. So yeah, I'm actually going up to your country tomorrow morning. So that should be... I'm going to get some wine gums because those are only available up there, and I think I'm going to buy a... What's that?
And then you're gonna give them to Lee?
I probably should. Actually, I'm going to be seeing Lee a little bit later, within a month here, so I might be able to do that then. But anyhow, yeah, Lee Tokar loves wine gums. Absolutely loves them.
Draft?
Yes.
Make sure you don't get caught in Frankenstorm. Have you been hearing about that?
You know what's funny is that there's a member of this fandom, one of the hosts of Bronyville, Chef Sandy, and the name of this storm is Sandy. I can't stop laughing every time I read one of these headlines. Sandy storms through the eastern coast, torrential winds from Sandy. To me, I keep laughing. He's a nice guy. He's a great guy, and he and Apple Cider run a great show. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to get caught in that because that's on the East Coast and we're in the center of the continent, so we're pretty good, I think. But all right.
Okay, I did hear it might go a bit more central, but probably not as far west as you are.
I'm going to think positive thoughts. I'm going to pretend like it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So, Okay, well, real quick, Michelle, we got one last question from you, and this is from Kilt, actually, from Caroline Gardens, if you remember him.
Yeah, definitely. The kilted one is his at on Twitter.
It is also his name in the chat, and he was a member of the Security team.
I wonder if there'll be security in LA.
I don't know. We'll have to see. But anyway, Kilt asks, Michelle, will you ever do a cover of Banana Phone?
Well, funny thing, we are actually gonna possibly record that on Timeless.
That is really,
We've had two people say two different songs that we actually cut from the album.
Yeah, it was more than a possibility. It was like we actually started
we
making
made a demo. We actually I started recording it, but then we just ended up cutting it because we already liked the mix that we had. So we
ran out of time. However, we should still look at finishing that. It was on the original list for Timeless.
Yeah,
and we worked on it quite a bit, and then started running out of time and had more than, you always kind of go into those projects with more songs on your list than you're going to end up with. And it ended up on the cutting room floor, but it was mostly just due to Timeless ran out of time because we had to get it done in time for Everfree Northwest, which was when the big release was. So that was there were two songs that got cut, and that was one of them. So ironically, so yeah, let's finish that, Michelle.
Yeah.
At some point, I don't think it'll happen before Christmas though, because there's a lot going on. But
okay, so
every time. Well, go ahead. Sorry.
Here's what I think we should do. Why don't you say your thing first, and then I'll talk.
Well, two things. First of all, I want to say hi to Dylan, Pony One Kenobi, in the chat. He's the head of the Beetle Bronies, great musician. Second of all, I wanted to say that a lot of people don't know this, and it surprises them. I know we've mentioned it before on the show, but for people who didn't know, Michelle's dad, Michael, an amazing jazz pianist and also just an amazing musician in general, co-wrote Banana Phone. If you guys know that song, Ring, 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 Banana Phone, that's why Kilt was asking that question, because her dad wrote it, that song.
Did I hear Banana Phone?
Oh, there he is. Hi, Michael. How you doing?
Well, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing great. Yeah, I was just telling him about the song that you that you wrote. This thing, it's like Mango Telegraph or something.
I know. I hear a ringing in my ear, but it is a phone with a peel. Rappy's puns. I can't take credit for that.
So, Mom,
decades of puns, I'm sure.
Exactly.
Okay. So, Mom, I think we should fill in, Dad, what we've been doing this episode, and it's very much. Oh, hi, Marley. You're so cute. Oh, sorry. My dog is now distracting me, and he's very fluffy.
Someone in the chat said Kiwi Skype. I like that. Good one, Whip Rush.
So I have to dedicate this episode to you, Dad, because you are the king of randomness. Would you like? Okay, now I have to give Dad much of the credit for my weirdness. So what, Dad? Why don't you just recite a little bit of your creativeness and your art?
Cellular, modular, interactive, modular.
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing that we come.
That's what that.
When I was working with Rafi, we would sit across the table and be as random as we could with these puns.
Oh, that's where she gets it from.
And we wrote that song at his kitchen table in here in Kitsilano a few years back, actually. And we would do that. We'd just riff on these silly puns, and he'd give him a jag, and then I'd kind of pick it up, and then vice versa. And that's how we came up with this sort of random song. But I don't know. I think Michelle is now the queen of random. I can't keep up. I can't.
Really, let's look back on this episode and go, wow, where did you come up with these things? I was talking about how, like, I can't even remember what I said. I think I was like, I
heard stuff about hippos and things, like, where'd you get that from?
Like, there's a giraffe who's, like, sneezes at ferrets when there's, like, pepper a mile away on a basket of keys or something.
This is pretty deep stuff we're doing here.
I know.
Yeah.
I know, right? You just have to be pensive about it. You have to try and like discern its abstract meaning.
Yes,
see what she's really doing is commenting on the economic state of the foreclosures in the American housing market. But she's doing. You see what it.
detect it. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to kind of discern it. You have to try to like glean the real
It's
deeper the deeper meaning of the giraffe. No. But anyway,
Well, you know, she couldn't escape the randomness because what was it, grade
Well,
3?
Dad,
Now, hang on, let me tell my other story. I think it was in grade 3. This shows a bit of my influence because, you know, there was a tapestry and all the kids had to write, you know, what I'm thankful for. What year was that?
Yeah. I think it was kindergarten or grade 1.
Yeah, it was like really early, like kindergarten.
It was this item, this art item that they made for the annual school auction, the fundraiser. And so this was like the grade 1, I forget if it was grade 1 or kindergarten class. And each child had a segment on this piece of artwork, and each child was said, "I am thankful for," and then they had to fill in the blanks.
Okay, now this is my story.
No, okay,
Well, no, it's all our story. But
So some of the other kids say like
Okay.
thankful for the water, thankful for the
I'm
food. and
thankful for
everything.
mommy and daddy and for living in a great country and that we're happy and healthy. All the good stuff the kindergartners know. Right? But of course, poor Michelle, who's been under my influence for quite a few years now, she wrote. Mostly her whole life. She wrote, "I'm thankful for the hippopotamuses." For the hippos, she wrote, and then she drew a picture of hippo. It looks like a balloon with spots on it.
that's got to be framed. I don't know if you still have that, but that's brilliant.
I am thankful for
Poor dear.
You know what? I
Good.
think it's good that somebody thanked for the hippos. Somebody's got to pull for the hippos.
I think we still have that. Hippos, very random, but there you go. So, was there a is there a topic?
Exactly.
Oh man, no. Nash actually put something really good in the chat right before your story. He said, "Ceci n'est pas un giraffe," which if anybody knows that reference, that's an abstract art reference. Anyway, yeah, that's brilliant, Michelle. I'm thankful for the hippos. Well, why not?
And why not?
Why not?
So we talked about our Christmas record. I guess you guys have been talking
we
for a
did.
while.
We filled up on
Good.
it.
Well, we're very excited about it. We've got lots of wonderful tunes, and we have some fabulous singers here. We have Michelle, of course, and her mommy Monique, and of course, the Living Tombstone is going to be doing, and Mike the Microphone are both confirmed guests on our record. So we're very excited about it. There might even be a surprise guest vocalist from the other side of the Creber family, and you might be surprised to hear me sing a line or two.
Oh, well, Dad, if you're so confident, why don't you
Whoa! See, I tend to keep me down because I'm a little
Here we go. Okay, so Dad,
No.
why don't
No, I don't want to.
no, just pick a song. Okay, come on. Okay, let's
No, I don't wanna do
let's
that.
do
Whatever it is, I won't
Okay.
do it. So no.
No.
We don't hear the record.
Oh no, they're actually going to play that video right now.
Let's share your talent, Dad.
No.
No, okay. No, here, I'll give you a little
Shouldn't they
taste.
have a topic we're supposed to be discussing?
It's
Something
very
important.
it's very, very smooth sounding. It's very very delicate and very moving.
And what
So
is-
Dad, you're singing.
My singing.
Your vocal.
Michelle really
strategy-
likes my singing, by the way.
There are people in the chat, by the way, right now who are saying, "Who can guess that song based off that one note?"
What?
They've gotten used to Saturday night songs. They're used to being able to discern it. Oh man! Somebody also wrote in the chat really quick. They said that on your album you need to put a special thanks to the hippopotamuses.
Yes.
Oh my God, we should
Okay.
do that. That's a really good idea. Okay, well, the song. This is fairly obscure, but those of
Okay.
you who studied, what is it called?
Internet culture.
Tube Me or something?
Yeah.
Anyway, if you've ever been on Tube Me, you will see. I've seen a video. Okay, and I'll give you a hint. Here's the song. It goes. Yo.
No, that's wrong.
Is that-
That's wrong.
No, it's not wrong.
No, it goes. Here's the best part.
Don't give it away. You give it away.
Oh, la.
You can't sing that low. You don't even try. You're not a
You
bass.
guys realize you're singing a meme, right? You're singing one of the most popular online videos ever, and everyone in the chat knows it.
We all know the
But
singing,
Dad,
man.
hey Dad,
We
why
love the
don't,
singing,
why don't you
man.
do a little bit of Silito Jazz Dog Whoa?
I think we're done here.
Dad, no, come on.
I've got work to do.
No, really.
Okay. Hi, everybody out there in Radio Land. Thank you so much for entertaining us and
What?
letting us entertain
You are
No more songs from Daddy.
No. Okay, come on. No, come on.
Hold on. Oh, everybody in the chat. Are you guys? Do you guys want to hear the Trollolol song? That's what they call it, the Trollolol song. Anybody in the chat want to hear that from Michael? Everybody's saying yes, like crazy right now.
It's taught me everything I know.
Okay,
so.
well, no, okay. If I just... Okay, no,
Yo.
good lord, you're butchering it. Okay.
A piece of art that must not be butchered.
Okay,
yes,
okay.
yes.
It's a part of religious culture in musical
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
music. No, okay. Okay, no. If I sing the
I do have Slavic blood, right? And you're Russian too, so
Okay,
we
I
should.
am. I'm half Russian, and actually, my Russian relatives know this song. Apparently, they call it the New Year's song. They play it like at New Year's parties or whatever. That was where it was played. This was-
most famous YouTube
Well, I better really learn it because I'm
song.
just faking it.
Okay, no, see, exactly. So if I sing the Trollolol song, Dad, then you'll sing about 15 seconds of Slater Jazz Dog. Okay, come on. Okay, let's do this. All right. Okay, so it starts like this. It's like so dun 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 dun. Yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Da da yeah. Now skip to this part. Oh, yeah. Whoa, yeah.
But don't you need the brown suit and everything? Like
You guys have no idea the reaction you're getting right now. Like, you have to understand, this is like one of those memes that everybody knows, and everybody right now in the chat is saying, put this on YouTube. Get this on YouTube. There are people like waiting for this to be put to Apple Bloom singing the song and all that. I mean, you have no idea what you've unleashed. You created a meme. I've warned you all. I try to warn you about creating a meme.
What's the name of the song? Do you know the actual?
I don't remember. I don't remember the Russian name, but yeah, the guy just died recently. He was because he recorded the song back in like 1974. But yeah, people are saying his name is Edward Heel, KH. I'm gonna assume it's Heel. But yeah, you know what, Michelle, Michael, if you guys wanted to record even a goofing around version of that to release to the interwebs,
and we can put it on too. I think it'd be good.
If you wanted to do that as like a Saturday Night Songs, like special quick upload sort of thing, you just goof around.
Well.
Okay, now Dad. Now we made an agreement. Now you have to do about about 30 seconds of Selato Jazz Dog Will.
What is that? What is that? I don't know.
Come
what
on,
that is.
come on, Dad. You are being a wimp. Come on.
Slato Jazz Dog. Whoa. Is that how it goes? I don't even know my own song.
No,
Sorry, people.
come on, just improvise here, Daddy. Go with me.
Well, it's kind of a Slato Jazz Dog. Slato Jazz Dog. Whoa.
That's
It's kind of my
great.
little signature thing.
No, you need to do a little bit of opera there first, Dad.
No, I think that's probably enough.
I think it's a good time to cut to the Christmas video.
Yeah, you guys go ahead.
Okay.
Nice to see you all, or hear you all. Talk to you.
I think you made a lot of people's nights with that. Seriously, that's yeah, that's hilarious. All right, well, so guys, I think before we go, we've got a video of the Crebers performing over a course of a decade. You know, for Christmas stuff, just to get you in the right mood for late October. But also remember, there's an Indiegogo page that you can go to and donate towards a Creber Christmas. And I shouldn't say donate. I'm sorry. Invest in a Creber Christmas.
That's a good word. That's a great word.
I like that word. It's a little more accurate, and it it kind of reflects the dignity you get from participating. Remember also that there is a special cookies initiative So be sure to participate in that between now and the 29th. And then, of course, as always, if you haven't gotten by now Timeless Songs of a Century, you should definitely go and download that. You can find links to it on the front page of everfree.net. You can also buy signed copies of the album from MichelleCreber.com. And if you haven't yet, go follow Michelle Creber at Twitter, Michelle Creber on Facebook, and of course her YouTube account.
Yes.
So,
and guys, it should be up there soon. Will be a picture of the lovely new Creber Christmas cookie campaign. Just advertisement, which will be a nice Christmas picture of the cookies, and which will get you excited about it. And so it should be up on Facebook and Twitter in the next half an hour. So please go and check that out.
Yeah, we'll get it up as quickly as we can.
all right. Well, so without further ado, then the video for A Creeper Christmas now. What's the video title? What's the official title of this?
I think it was just Christmas with the Crebers or something like that. Well, we just thought that since a lot of people wouldn't have heard us do Christmas stuff, it would be just so they could kind of hear that we do a big variety and all that. So it's just a bunch of clips from Christmas performances of years gone by.
Should we dedicate this video to the hippopotamuses?
Yes.
Because Michelle is thankful for the hippos.
As we all should be. All right. Well, so without further ado, the video. Thanks again for tuning in. Next week, there will not be a Saturday Night Songs because we will be in Los Angeles, EQLA. So be sure to swing by, say hi to them, bother the EFN crew. Go ahead.
We should do Saturday Night Songs in Disneyland.
That would be interesting to try to arrange. I get the feeling Goofy and Mickey would come up looking very sternly at us.
Yeah, exactly.
We'd get dragged away by Chip and Dale.
Well, and just a quick, we are actually at 61.55 now.
Oh, wow.
72%, so can't say it enough times, but thank you so much for all the support we've had so far. We're enjoying working on this project, and we'll be getting it out to everybody in time for the holidays.
Well, all right then. I think it's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to hearing it myself. So, all right. Without further ado, the video. Thanks again, and we'll catch you guys soon.